Yeah, hi Fabio.
Hi, Prabal. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. Mm, thank you. Well, mm, I would like to tell you something about the project, Twindle, because I have some, English is not my mother language. I have some problems with the language to understand everything on the project. Do you understand?
Yes, yes, I got it. Go ahead.
Okay, so I would like to be clear on what do for example can what can I do? What can I uh, um, contribute with the project? Yes, I feel like everyone is going like really fast. They know a lot, and obviously I have learned a lot. I am very excited because mm, I met uh, very nice people, and you all know a lot. Sometimes I feel like what I'm doing, what I am doing, because it's too much for me. Yes, and obviously the language is a little. Sometimes it's a problem. Mm, I would like to contribute maybe to translate, for example, the the web page, the website of Twindle and to Spanish. Um, I don't know if do you agree or what or what can I do? I feel sometimes I feel a little bit lost. Maybe do you understand what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Hmm? So I would like to hear you to guide me, or maybe I have talked. I've talked to Melissa, I think once, uh, but unfortunately we couldn't speak again. Because he was busy. Maybe I'm too. I have something. Last week I had some uh, mm, problems. Maybe some medical problems. Uh, so that's what happened.
Yeah, hope everything is okay, not major problem.
But I would like to continue. Obviously, I would like to keep on the project. I like it very much. But
Yeah.
I would like to contribute a little bit more, or not a little bit, because I think I have nothing, just assist and nothing. I saw you all work and do everything, hmm, and I feel like a little bit. I don't know how to say, but I think you can understand me.
Yes, yes, I can perfectly understand. Let me explain what I think. See, you are ahead of many, If you see our journey, around 405 people,
Hmm.
500 people shown the interest,
Hmm.
but most of them left. And there are
Yes.
around 100 plus people did the first PR. And I can see
Yes.
now only around 20 people are active or less than that. So you are among them 20 people. So so nothing to feel bad. And also second thing, right? You don't compare with myself or somebody else because I have around 15-year experience. So you can't
Hmm.
definitely match my thought process. And you no need to feel because when I started, right, I was facing the same issue what you are facing, even worse. Even the much English you can speak and understand. In my past project, I
Mhm.
can't understand a thing about what other people are telling.
Okay.
So it was a big struggle, and that I was doing job, and it was very stressful. I was spending, like 18 hours per day just to understand what people are expecting out of me. Everybody
Yes.
has that problem, but don't start comparing with others,
Okay.
because few people may be free, you may have your personal issue, you may have other priority. So don't overwhelm with the information, and other people have different skill set. So comparing with other people won't help you anything, first of all, because
Yes.
Kenny and Tolka, they already spent.
Yes.
See, if you see after 1 or 2 years, then you will be a different person. So other people who are beginner, they will be scared of looking at you.
Hmm.
So this is like the gradual process. But just to start, right? I'll give couple of
Couple of what? Sorry.
suggestion, feedback.
Ah, feedback. Okay.
Yeah. So now, if you can see my screen,
Yes.
there are two projects is in progress now, like Twindle
Yes.
CLI, Twindle Web.
Okay. For example, I have one question. May I interrupt you?
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
What's the difference between CLI and web? I think CLI is like a control line interface. I think command line interface, right?
Yes,
It's like you have to type, for example, npm install blah blah blah, right?
yes, exactly.
Okay, and you pass some parameters and so on, and you got a result of something, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. On web, okay, I think I know what it means. It's like a page and a website and so.
Yeah, because that we have gone through the command line approach in
Hmm.
the phase one. The reason behind it,
Hmm.
we no need to deploy anything in our server. If you deploy, we have to
And
pay
no,
money.
okay,
We have to pay money for the
okay.
server. So that we will do in phase two. But who will pay the money? Because this is open source project. That we logistic we have to still figure it out.
Hmm.
Now, if you give a command line software which is completely free, the functionality can be provided
Hmm.
to you by you can do npm install Twindle, and the Twindle application will be installed in your Windows or Mac or Linux.
Okay.
So you can, without depending upon the server, even though you can try it out by your own. As a provider, we don't need to worry about you know your content security, because not only the server cost is the big factor, the legal issue, like how Twitter API to consume. There are so many other aspects which is bit will address it, but slowly. The time is not right at this moment. So that is the reason this CLI is put, so that anybody can try it out very
Hmm.
effortlessly.
Okay.
Because if you have server, then we have to deploy it, and there is some other process we have to worry about.
Hmm.
Does
To
that make
deploy,
sense? Why we did command line interface?
yes, yes, I can install it in my whatever and taste it, improve it.
Because end of the day, you need to generate PDF. So that is it
What?
generating.
Sorry.
End of the day, you have to generate PDF.
Uh-huh. Right.
So whether you do from website or from your local machine, it doesn't really matter, because PDF is PDF.
Exactly. Right.
So that's the reason we are focusing on CLI, and same code what we have written, that can be ported to server. That is bit
Por-
complicated. That can be moved to
Porter 2
server. Like in
server.
future, we can host
Mm-hmm.
the same code, because there may be lots of people who don't like to install the CLI, right?
Right. Well, of course.
So we'll cater this in the second phase.
Mm-hmm.
So who are not interested, they'll click the button, the home page, put the URL, hit enter, the PDF will be
Of course.
generated.
Something easier and with a interface and so
Yeah, but that would
UX.
be second phase. Whatever the code we are written, that can be still be used, but it would be little bit differently.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to contribute to Twindle CLI, it would be a bit complex
I think,
because it involves lots of JavaScript coding.
of
Uh,
course.
Are you familiar with JavaScript?
A little bit. I have done some, or I have done some little projects, but I think I'm not. Uh, I don't have enough knowledge to work on that on CLI. I think it's more than I done and that I know.
So for the starting, right, you can behave like me. Like I am also not writing any code, but I'm just running it.
Uh huh. Yes, I want to learn it.
No, no, no. What I'm trying to say, I'm not writing any code, or I'm not
Uh huh.
looking into any other code also seriously. I'm just running the NPM module. When people are making changes, I try to understand what they're doing. I just
Okay.
verify it.
Okay. Yes, I can.
So that you keep on doing because people are pushing, right? Because we can be act as a product owner, user, or tester. So that would add significant value to the project.
Okay.
So you can take help, configure it, send to the Kindle. You have already Kindle and see how it looks like Kindle. Take photograph and
Yeah.
say that this is not
Yes.
working good. This is font should be a little bit bigger, and you don't need to be correct because you are user.
Great.
So whichever thing you are looking like, you know,
You're what?
so you feel like
Ah, you're junior.
you behave
Okay.
like you are a user,
Mm-hmm.
like an end user who want to read in Kindle, right? Forget about the Twindle
Right.
project, but at the end of the day, Twitter thread, right? Thread ID, can you pull out?
Yes. Treatment?
Twitter thread ID.
Ah, LH 5
No,
reading
no.
6.
What I'm trying to say, you are active on Twitter, right? So do you understand Twitter
Yes.
thread? What does mean Twitter thread?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can copy the Twitter thread and run the program and send it to
Okay.
Kindle.
Mm-hmm.
So if you face any issue, right, you just create a issue, create a report, a bug, so that other people are be willing to help immediately. Because that's where we need more help.
Okay.
Then
Do
if you do that for
is there on to start?
for example, you can
Okay.
for example, you can see my screen.
Yes. Yes.
See.
CLI should log setting Kindle successful.
So it is my command prompt.
Successful.
I have executed no dot dash I. This is
Mm-hmm.
the thread ID. This is the output file name, and this is my
Yes.
Kindle ID later. So it's saying that your tweets are saved into this PDF, but it doesn't say that whether my PDF went to my Kindle or not. So I have mentioned like CLI should log
Mm-hmm.
because see it already sent into Kindle, but it doesn't talk about like whether it is sent or not.
But it doesn't what?
It doesn't say like whether this PDF is delivered
Mm-hmm.
to Kindle or not.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
So this is for a user point of view, it is confusing, right? How by running this program, it is saying Twitter is saved, but whether it is sending to Kindle or not, I don't know. I got confused.
Of course.
So I say that CLI should log sending to Kindle successful.
Uh, mhm.
This is one issue I want you to create many of issue. And like this Mira commented, does this look good? Like I want to your file name has been then I said perfect. This kind of message I wanted after that, right? Then she raised a code changes and fix it.
Mhm.
So I don't need to tell that what code changes you have to do, what fix you have to do. I don't care about that.
Okay. Mhm.
I care about like I want to display some more message here. That's what I interested. I just taken the
Yes.
screenshot.
Yeah, the output, something that says that is successful.
Yes, yes. And also I have not configured my email correctly. So what is happening? It is throwing some bunch of error. See, now the second scenario is that your tweet is saved, but there is some error connect other thing. But this is not if you
Mhm.
think in terms of a layman user. CLI can be used also by layman user. They will be confused. Like what this kind of crap message? You have to exactly tell me what went wrong. Like CLI should
Uh,
log proper message if environment file is not configured or whatever may be. If I run the program, it should tell me what is I am having issues. Your Twitter API is down, or I have done something wrong, or it is your program responsibility to guide me.
of course, of course, something that something readable.
Yeah, so this kind of thing, right? Initially, you for 1 or 2 weeks do this rigorous testing it, so that what will happen? You'll get more comfortable and comfortable. Then you realize that. Then you see how they fix it. For example, then you address this issue. Then you ask her to take that. See, for example, this I raise you one issue, right? So if I see this pull request,
Mhm.
close. See, this is the Mirasi. She sent that pull request. You know the pull request. What does it mean, right? It record code changes. You don't need to run it. You just have to see that.
Yes.
See, did the one-liner code changes in this file. Send to Kindle.
Mhm.
Console.log. Your file name has been sent to Kindle. That's it. This is the code changes he did.
Okay. Yes.
So now you understood it. Once it done right, once it is
Yes.
merged by me or Kenny, it is your responsibility to test it again. And you can see this log. Then you say that, yeah, it
Mhm.
is looking good. I'm closing this ticket.
Of course.
Then by looking into few people code slowly, then you know how to fix your own issues in future.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes. It's like I have to prove or to okay to install and to prove it. And see what as a normal user what I would like to get from a Twindle. And if it's something wrong or something what you said. There's no not or for example here there's like a log that says okay it is successful and it was sent to this email whatever. Profit.
Yeah, one second, Fabio. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, Fabio, go ahead.
I understood what you said. it's like we have, or at least I have to install Twindle CLI and taste it to prove. I have to prove it and see what happened, what I want to get from Twindle, right?
Yes, yes. You focus on that for then you'll get feel of attachment and you can know what other people are doing. So then slowly you'll get into the next stage. That is the only way. Because by reading somebody
Mm,
code, if you don't test it, you won't get to know what other people are doing. Because implementation may be difficult, but to running it,
mm,
giving the command, going through the pull request immediately and see their code, even though you don't understand, right? Even though it's a big line of code, you ignore it. But this kind of small line of code, you can understand it, right?
mhm.
So,
But I can prove it, for example, now with a npm install Twindle, right?
no. You have to that is not working now. So you have to clone
Oh,
this Twindle project and you have to run from this Twindle
okay.
CLI folder.
Okay, okay,
That would
right.
be for
I
future.
understand. Now I understand. Of course. Okay, 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 Prabhu. I will prove it. I will taste it, and let's see what I've got. It's only the output is only PDF
Yes, yes. At this moment, it is only PDF.
at the moment. Hmm. Okay.
And there are some documentation available in the wiki how to run the program README file. You go through that step by step.
Hmm.
They'll talk about how to install it, and
Hmm.
I'll send you the link. You because people are creating links wiki. So if you face some issue, right, you make sure that update that wiki. You always think that how
Hmm.
what are the problem you're facing. You first have to read through the documentation already created.
Okay.
It is like step by step. Slowly read it, go through that in line by line, and if you don't understand whoever created, just approach them and tell that I'm this particular step I'm facing issue, how to do that. Then you update the document. You are not updating the document. See, the more engagement you are happening, you don't
Hmm.
worry about English, because if you keep on telling, nobody can help on that point, right?
Yes, of course.
Because as long as you can understand me and we can understand you, that is all it takes.
Okay.
Because you can still write, even though that English grammatical is not correct. We are not very keen on fixing the. We are not writing a novel or fictional book.
Okay. Yes.
So nobody care much about because everybody has English problem. In India, we struggle a lot.
Mhm.
Because this we have two, three different languages. Like we can't speak a common language, so we are learning by embarrassing or talking and trying learning. That is a lifelong learning process. But that is more not important. Getting the thing done is more important. That's why it will get paid. Even though your English is good, bad, nobody give a. As long as we can do work and deliver the code, it is running. That it all it takes.
Mhm.
If you run the code,
Okay.
if you raise issues, if you update the document, that is all text. Whether you understand English or not, it really doesn't matter.
Okay. That's a great exercise for me too, for my English and for obviously. In fact, I talked with Pranav,
Hmm.
mm, me with some GitHub issues and so on with my repository, local repository and so on. We solved it at the end. And I'm uh, I am like mm, surprised because I think almost all of you speak English very fluent. I think I don't know. He told me that you learn it in at the school. Hmm? I think you have to math and science in English. You have to take that subjects in English.
That is
Hmm?
not correct. Like that, he is actually a bit younger. Now he
Uh-huh.
studied into English medium. There are some regional language medium and English medium schools are there. But I studied into my
Okay.
own language. For English,
Ah,
mathematics, everything is my own language. Till I completed my, schooling and all the
mhm.
thing. I studied English is one subject.
For me too. But here you can speak English with if you take English in the school or the school. It's like nothing. Maybe 1, 2, 3. My name is blah blah blah. I am blah blah blah. So, hmm? But you can speak in English with the English from the school today.
Yeah, but your English is much better. I'm not sure why you are feeling bad. There are so many other people I've seen whose English is worse, but you can talk. You may be difficulty into understanding us, may not be problem yours end, but it is our end problem maybe because of our accent problem and pronunciation. But
Hmm.
you, whatever you speak, right, I can understand 100%.
Thank you. Maybe I'm a little shy. You have to speak. You have to practice because at least me or I feel a little shy, a little ashamed because I have to think and to try to find the right word or the right way to say something, and it takes time and it makes you confused and so on. I think that's what happened, at least for to me.
Yes, no need to problem. And one thing I would suggest, whenever you are talking regarding Twindle, you please record
Mhm.
the session. You use Zoom call and click the record button and just upload into our YouTube channel. So many
Where
people,
where is it?
Zoom. You know Zoom?
No,
The Zoom is
I
very
don't.
popular like Google Meet. It is a free software.
June.
Yeah,
How do
Zoom.
you spell that?
I'll give you the link.
Okay.
So it is a free software.
Ah, Zoom. Okay, I know that. Of course, I know that.
Yeah.
Zoom.
So what you can do whenever you are talking with anyone, don't be shy, okay? Because see, think that other people will get benefited. I am very much honest about it.
Hmm.
Because when there are lots of people in this world who speak very less, see if you can see people are coming from Nigeria, African countries, and other things. They are a little bit struggling. They don't know at all English. And in India also there are
Hmm.
lots of poor country places because India is very big population. There are so many people who
Yes.
don't even speak. In my entire family, even I can only speak little bit English like this. Most of them don't know anything English, zero knowledge.
Oh.
So
Okay.
whenever you try to, because I just want, because I can't, even though I record my discussion, right, it is going a little bit high end. If you record your conversation, then it will go into beginner level. So that information, the struggle, the frustration, the experience is getting lost.
Yes. Okay. I will.
So don't be shy. It think that, see, nobody, if the people don't like, right, they don't watch. You won't go become a celebrity by posting couple of videos.
Okay.
But few people who are little bit beginner, who want to know, they're very shy people than you, then they'll think that, yeah, Fabio can do that, I can do that. It will give them motivation and encouragement, to try to compete
Okay.
with you. If Fabio is facing this issue, then if I am facing, I am not a stupid, So he's also trying.
Mhm. Okay. Hmm.
So please, whenever
Thank you.
you have a conversation with Melissa, because the way I did, right? I just started recording because it doesn't take anything effort me. Just started recording and we are talking normally. And who will listen or not,
Hmm.
it is not none of my business.
Hmm. Of course.
Just I will stop the recording, upload into YouTube video. That's it.
Hmm.
If people are
Okay.
because there are lots of people are getting benefited. I am telling you.
Okay. Great to know that.
Because the knowledge and experience you are sharing, that there are other people who may not have luxury to call to Praful and call to Kenny, Pranab to sit through this call and you know. So you are a little bit this kind of lots of people. I can easily do the paid course. I tried. I can gather audience but that I don't like. I could have charged money
Hmm.
for that mentorship and that's not my interest area. So I'm doing for free. But having this much experience, right? I could easily turn into training.
Hmm.
The same thing what I'm talking for free, I could have talked to the premium and make some homepage, mentorship, create some courses, website, then it will be paid course.
Hmm. Of course.
But that is not my interest area. I just want to help because there's no problem at this stage now. But I encourage you guys to step up and record the video. If you face issue, if you're running, struggling, install some software, whichever the screen sharing, you don't need to audio need to be perfect. You are in very good environment. No noise, nothing. You can slowly talk.
Mhm.
It don't need to be perfect.
Okay. Okay. I will record it.
Okay. Any more question, Fabio?
For now, I think not, Praful.
Okay, okay.
Thank you. I feel I had to talk about this. Oh, it feels much better.
No issue, no issue. You keep on running the code, then you'll feel engagement. Then if you feel engagement with the other people, then you won't feel lost. Don't compare with other
Mhm.
people. What their code they written, that is their problem. You just run it, test it. Tell about user point of view. They feel good or bad, it doesn't matter. But the user is more important than developer.
Okay.
End of the day, you think about your user point of view. If you're running, what are the problem you're facing, right?
Sorry, again.
You think about user point of view when running CLI. If you don't know how to install it, any small problem,
Ah, okay.
okay,
Any small problem?
yeah, you try to document, create a issue for that.
Okay.
Or if you know something, you solve something, you know how to run a PDF generated, then create a PDF, create a video for that. Then you guide through the steps like you have to do this, that, clone it, run it. So it is a video, you know.
Yes, I will. Okay.
Like see, the first PR created by Melissa was very popular among lots of people, right? It was not very,
Yes.
it was not very technically advanced,
Yes.
but still many liked it.
Yes, I saw it, and it helps me a lot. That video.
Yes.
Melissa too.
Similarly, you need to
Hmm.
compare with Melissa. Everybody have their own style because when Melissa started, she has nothing to compare with.
Hmm.
So few people who like your approach, few people doesn't like. That is fine.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Fabio. Have a good day ahead. Bye bye.
Thank you, Profil. The same to you. Thank you. Bye.